Good evening, Grace. Thank you for coming on Sports Talk with C.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Yes, I had to. I had to after watching you play. Definitely had to get you on. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what it was like growing up in Virginia.
So my name's Grace Arnolie, and I'm a freshman here at Brown. Um, I just had a great upbringing with basketball and just family in general. My dad actually played in college at Penn, so he was a great role model, just coaching me and my twin sister. Actually, I have a twin sister as well who plays basketball.
Oh,
So my
wow.
dad, yeah, she's playing at Gettysburg College right now, so
Oh, cool. My
that's super
mom's a twin.
exciting. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it was great having her. We were always on the same team growing up, playing together all through elementary school, middle school, high school. And my dad coached us a lot throughout elementary and middle school. So it was great to have that kind of family bonding. And we were just a sports family in general. So it was always super fun to get on the court and just play all together.
Okay, so when you hear the word basketball, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Probably my dad.
Oh, okay. And what would be the favorite memory you have with basketball with your dad?
Um, Probably just he would coach my sister and I's teams in elementary school, and just the practices we would have. He was just a great coach. Kind of showed me what a really good coach looks like, someone who encourages you, but also will get on you if you're not, giving 100% or if you're not kind of pulling your weight. So those are just the best memories I have. The practices are always super fun when he was coaching.
Okay, so growing up, your sports family as a kid, who would you say that you looked up to besides your dad as like for basketball? Someone that you would say your game was like, or just someone you wanted to be like growing up?
Hmm. Honestly, it this seems like it's not quite look up to, but my twin sister, I always look to her to kind of measure myself, I guess. We
Okay.
always kind of were trying to beat each other out. We were very competitive. We were always, because, we'd always get the question, oh, you're twins, so who's better at basketball? And we both always point to ourselves, of course. So I really always just wanted to kind of push myself. And she did too. We always kind of wanted to stay on each other's level. And I think that helped us become the players that we are today.
Okay. So you went to James Madison High School. Can you walk us through what you felt like or what it was like, the crowd, the school, your parents' reaction, your sister's reaction to you getting your 1,000 point award?
Oh, that was just a great memory. I mean, at Madison High School, we just our team was such a family. So we always were pulling for each other to succeed. We had three sets of sisters on the team for most of my high school career, and our head coach and our assistant coach were also sisters.
Oh,
So it
wow.
was like family, both literally and figuratively. So just because of that, we were all super, super close. So when we did get those wins, like it felt amazing. So when I got my 1,000 points, it really just felt like everything kind of came together because I wouldn't have been able to do it without my teammates and without my coaches. Everyone was super excited for me. It was honestly just an amazing moment, and they brought out this basketball that they had like designed to say like 1,000 points and balloons, and they like stopped the game and everything. We took some pictures, so that's one of my best moments, my best memories from high school.
Oh, did you rub it in your sister's face?
No, because I knew she was gonna get it she got it like 2 weeks later.
Oh,
She hit her
okay.
1,002. So I mean, I was glad I got it first. I was like, you're gonna catch up, but she caught up pretty quickly, so it was short lived.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah. The competitors of siblings, huh? So
Yeah.
how, your dad, I've had one of the girls in the past, her coach was her dad as well. So how do you guys separate being coach and player from dad and daughter?
Um, to be honest, we haven't really found the need to separate those
Okay.
because it kind of just they're just one and the same at this point. Like just today I called him and he says, "How are you doing?" I kind of get right into it. I start talking about my day, and then it's basketball will come up, and then we'll talk about basketball for a while, and then we'll just go back to everyday stuff. So it just, I guess, because it's been like this for so long, we just have gotten used to it, and it's a really fun dynamic because he can help me with my stuff in my personal life, but he also knows so much about basketball that he's a really good person to talk to about that as well.
Okay, okay. What made you choose Brown? I know I read that you wanted to be academically challenged. So one, are you being challenged? And two, what was the process choosing Brown? Was it hard? Was it easy? And overall, what, besides being academically challenged, what was the biggest reason you chose Brown University?
Yeah, so it's definitely, I mean, now that I'm here, I definitely feel that that goal was kind of reached. That I am being challenged both athletically and academically, and I love it. I mean, it's so great, and the reasons I chose Brown, it's obviously the clear ones. Great academics here, and just a great environment, beautiful campus. But some other main reasons were just the coaching staff in my recruitment process. It was during COVID, so it was a little odd with, my ability to come visit and to meet the players and stuff, but they're very accommodating, and that kind of showed through. Um, so that meant a lot to me. And I actually committed somewhere else and initially, and it didn't end up working out. And when that kind of fell through, the coaches here at Brown were very understanding and kind of um, giving me my time, but also letting me know like we are very interested in you. So it was really great to have them there, and they were really supportive during that time and kind of letting me go at my own pace, but then like making sure I knew that they were very interested in me. So that was also a big pull.
Okay. And can you just speak to how important it is to have like a coaching staff want you, actually want you, instead of just tell you they want you?
Oh yeah, it's definitely, I mean, as a player going through the recruitment process, you can tell the difference. You can tell when you're speaking to a coach and they're maybe looking at you as just a name on a list that they have to call, or, a set of stats that they're evaluating. Um, and the coaches here at Brown, Coach Mo, Coach P, Coach Ugo, Coach Sam, Coach AD, all the coaches that I talked to, um, they remember things that I had said the previous call. They ask about my family, all these things that make you feel like you're like valued as a person as well as a player. So yeah, they definitely showed me that, and I think that's really important for the recruitment process in general across all sports.
Okay. Now, I describe your game as spicy, but I would like to know how would you describe your game in one word?
One word.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would I would like to say versatile. Yeah.
Okay. And why?
Because just throughout the whole my whole basketball career, I guess I've always kind of taken pride in being able to affect the game on both ends of the court.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's great when you have like a player who's a really strong scorer or who's really strong on defense, but I've just always tried really hard to be both. So having just like a versatile game and the ability to kind of affect the play on offense and defense is just kind of always been it's kind of always been my goal.
Okay. And now, would you say that is there anyone either in NBA, WNBA, college, or teammates, old teammates that you would say that you look to like to follow their game, look for new plays, look for new steps, just anything that you would admire about their game now that you're older?
Yeah, definitely. As far as teammates go, I feel like I look to
Okay.
Kyla Jones, just because she's always looking to attack. She never is scared or plays like she's afraid to go up against bigger players because her and I were both like not on the taller side for,
Hmm.
Division One basketball, but she's just always looking to score and get to the rim, and that's something that I've been wanting to improve on. So I definitely look to her for that. Um, yeah.
Okay. And what were some of your goals like coming into the season that you had set for yourself? And are they still the same? Have they changed a little bit? And like, you've had a couple games. Is there anything you would like to improve on?
My goals coming in definitely centered around kind of just helping any way that I could. Coming in as a freshman, you don't know how much playing time you're going to get, what position they're going to put you in. So it was kind of just to whatever role I was put in to do the best that I could do at that role. And that's definitely still my goal because, teams are dynamic. Your role can change game to game. So whatever I'm needed to be doing in that game is what I try to do the best at. So that's definitely what I'm striving to do right now. There are also definitely things I want to improve on. I've been getting in the gym a lot, getting shots up with Coach P. So that's something that I want to get more consistent at. That's probably my main focus right now.
Okay. And what are or what I should say, what is some advice that you would like to give to someone if they asked you about choosing an Ivy League school?
Advice I would give, I would definitely say make sure that you're prepared to put work into your balance in your life, balancing the time you spend on school, the time you spend in the gym, and the time you spend with friends. I feel like that's very important. People usually talk about balancing, school and basketball, but there's also that social aspect that I think a lot of student athletes kind of push to the side, and that can lead to some of the mental health issues that we see in athletes and things like that. So I think that to balance the three of those is really important. Um, and just make sure you find somewhere that is an environment that you're going to be able to thrive in.
Nice. Okay, so when it's game day, do you have a ritual to get ready for a game, or you just, because I know some people meditate, some people listen to games, some people just don't do anything. Do you have any way that you get ready for a game day?
Pretty much every game day, I definitely give my dad a call.
Okay.
Just talk about, how I'm feeling. He's kind of like my pep talk guy, I guess. So that always helps me on game day. And then once we get into the locker room, we're definitely a team. Like we don't come in with like our individual AirPods in or like our headphones listening to our own music. Like we get in the locker room and we have like a speaker system. We put on some music that we all can, have fun with and dance to. So that's definitely like a ritual that we have as a team because it kind of just helps us all get ready together and we're all on the same page. And those are some of the best, most fun times when we're all just, dancing, singing to music before the games in the locker room.
And I have to ask, You guys went on a 5-game winning streak, but then you had lost one, but you came back in that third like crazy. What was going through your head in that comeback in that third quarter?
Honestly, just keep pushing because in a game like that, you really have to feed off of your momentum.
Mhm.
You can't have a drop off because, who knows when you'll get it back. So um it was really just we were just trying really hard to feed off each other and it's like don't drop off, just do everything you can 100% for every second you're on the court. I mean, that's really what's going through my head because at a certain point the only thing you can do is give 100%. So
Well, thank you, Grace. Thank you for coming to share your journey thus far with me on Sports Talk with C. And I look forward to seeing you play more this season.
awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for having me.